Okay, here's a video to show that this Tempest is fully working. I've already put some credits on it, but I can put a couple more on. You can hear the coin counter counting, like that matters. Start buttons are flashing like they should. Hit start. We pick our level. And here we go. I can't really play this game with one hand. At least not very well. But anyway, you can see it's working. Controller is super smooth. Look at that. It's not even making that sound that they usually make, but I don't know why. Maybe it does the other. No. Huh. I don't know. I think that's a good thing. But anyway, picture's perfect. Monitor's been rebuilt. It's in pretty good shape. It's got new T-molding, new light fixture, or new light bulb and starter, new bulbs down in the coin door. Cabinet's nice and solid. Oh, it's got new feet and new metal plates that the feet screw into. It's got a back door here. It's not the original back door for what it's worth, but it is a back door. I mean, it's not one I cut out of plywood or something. It's a back door off of another game that just happens to fit it, but it isn't off of this game. Monitor's been rebuilt. It even has a new flyback, which is pretty rare for a 6100. The boards have been rebuilt with new potentiometers for adjusting the monitor. It also has a special ROM upgrade where it has Tempest tubes on the ROMs. Also, if you want to play Tempest tubes, you connect this up to the 5-volt tab here and turn the game on, and then it'll play Tempest tubes instead, which is just another version of Tempest from what I understand. I did a little bit of rebuilding work on the AR board. Some of the caps I replaced, re-soldered all the header pins, replaced the diodes and some of the transistors. What else? Oh, put a new big blue cap on down there. New plug on the cord. So it's in really good shape. Electronically, it's perfect. The only thing wrong with it physically is it did get wet on the very bottom. You can see it's kind of expanded here at the very bottom. It's slight though. I mean, you have to really look for it to see it. It looks fine from the front. Well, I mean, it looks fine from every angle. It's just, I'm just telling you, it did get wet on the bottom. I didn't do it. It just, somebody who had it before me must have let it get wet. There's a little tear up here in the marquee overlay, but it's barely noticeable. And I didn't replace it because here's the interesting thing about this Tempest. I'm almost certain this is an Irish Tempest. I've had a lot of Tempests over the years, probably 30 or 40 of them in the last 30 years. And I've had a few that were Irish, but they had a factory in Tipperary Town, Ireland. And the way you can tell an Irish one is the colors are slightly different. You notice that the stripes here are kind of a purplish tint. And also on the marquee here, the colors are different on the marquee for Tempest, and there's more green up in here and purple. I've got another Tempest over here. This is an American one, and you can see the stripes here are purple on the outside, but red in the middle or orange. And the marquee is a lot more, it's like a gradient from yellow to red, and kind of more of a photographic quality of the artwork up here, whereas it's kind of more cartoonish over here. I don't know, that's my layman's terms for it. So, and all the Irish Tempests I've had have had those characteristics. So I don't think it's like this isn't some aftermarket deal. This is actually just the artwork they used in Ireland. Also, the coin door is slightly different. It's an English coin door. You can see it's made in England, and it's got the bulbs are actually screw-in bulbs. I mean, have you ever seen a Tempest with screw-in light bulbs in the coin door versus like the 44s or the 555s? But I actually had a package of new screw-in bulbs. They're number 40s, 6.3 volt screw base lamps. So I think that's enough evidence that this thing is English. Now, it doesn't have the Irish, it doesn't say it was made in Ireland, but maybe if you trace that serial number, maybe it'll come up Ireland. I don't know. I haven't done that. But that's my opinion. I think it is an Irish Tempest. And I like the artwork on the Irish one better. I don't know. The purples look better to me. But to each his own. The corners aren't busted on the cabinet. Usually on Tempest, these corners are busted off. Or the back corners up here. This one's really nice and solid. So it's a nice game. It's in really good shape. It's got a lot of life left in it.